Hey, board gamers, BJ from Board Game Gumbo here.
Back in the Gumbo pot.
Back in the Gumbo pot. A quiet Jerod tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a rough week for both of us. We haven't got to really game at all this week, but I got Tidal Blades Banner Festival in, and I told Jerod, I said, we can't wait anymore.
Big Tidal Blade.
Tidal Blades Banner Festival, designed by J.B. Howell. I've met J.B. Howell. He's the designer of Reavers of Midgard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Reaver, the year that me and Alex Goldsmith demoed it all summer at Dice Tower, JB was also there. So super nice guy. And designed a bunch of other games. I haven't played Flotilla or any of his other games, but a lot of these games I am very curious about. This is from our friends at Lucky Duck and also I think it's Druid City Games. I just drew a blank there for a second. And also Druid City Games. Lucky Duck sent it to us. We're really thankful because we both like the Tidal Blades universe. I liked Tidal Blades when we played it with the expansion, but this game doesn't seem to have a lot in common with that.
It's just the universe. It has nothing to do with that.
You recognize the artwork and all the people.
And the universe is really cool that they built. I mean, if you played the regular Tidal Blades, there's a ton of stuff in there, and they even built a giant map on the inside of the lid, and it's a really interesting world that they've built so far. So it's really nice to see another game come into that world. I'm excited to see what it's like.
Pop it open. Let's get this done.
So we get the rule book right up front.
J.B. Howell and Michael Helsick. And of course the art from Mr. Cuddington. We recognize them from the other Tidal Blades and also Charterstone. Yeah. Husband and wife team that does this really cool, fanciful art. I mean, it's cute. That's the way when I think of Mr. Cuddington's art, I think of cute. You know what I mean?
It's really
all these cool, cute
really
characters. I like the fact they've got the game set up and the components, pictures of that. I'll go through this while you're doing that. The board overview, that's pretty explanatory. Both of us watched the video. He watched John Gets Games. I watched Monique and Naveen so that we can kind of get to know it a little bit. How to play with I like a lot of the pictures that it shows. That's pretty nice. Card anatomy. And of course the trading houses, how the in-game scores. Rulebook seems pretty easy to get through. Scoring example and a picture of all the different merchandise cards.
They always do a really good. The rulebook with Tidal Blades, they do a really good example or a really good job of really popping out the pictures, so you know exactly what they're talking about each time. But all the little individual components, like hey, we specifically mean this right here, where you can see.
I don't need to see a wall of text. I mean, I want to see some pictures too, right? I want to see pictures of the components, what they look like. Nothing bugs me more than when somebody says, here's this weird name component, and then they don't give you a picture of it. And you're diving through the box.
I'm going to the front page, and I'm looking at all of the list of components, and everything has pictures except for this weird thing that doesn't show it.
Every rule book should have this. Look at that. A nice just summary of how the game is played. You can put that between two players when they're playing, and then you've got a little check sheet. Better if they have a little cheat sheet for each player.
I do like
but I do like to have something on the back. All right, so that is the Tidal Blades rulebook. I like what I see so far.
So we got the different player tokens, so the little markers for each player there, as well as the little corresponding.
This is different colors. You know, very reminiscent of the colors we saw in Tidal Blades, of course. So let's pop this in. Big, chunky, thick stuff too. Big. Plastic or wood? Nope, they're wood. I love that. Love me some wood pieces. Oh, these are the ones that go on the different towers and all the locations. I forgot what they call these.
It's a
not quite area control, but a little bit area majority more. I think is the way it's banners. That's what they call them, banners.
Banners.
Yeah, and each banner. So you not only have the colors, you also have the symbols. So you don't have to worry about color blindness here. Although these colors are different from what you normally see.
These are pink, dark blue, light green, white, red.
Yeah, I heard Monique say that it was teal. Or maybe that's the colors of the cards. We'll get to those in a second.
The color of the cards, yeah.
This is definitely that's like a seafoam or a sort of a cool looking green.
You got that nice vibrant pink there.
Oh yeah, Linda will play with that for sure. Snow Bunny's got her color picked out already, I'm sure. I'm curious about this one because we've been playing a lot of the Red Cathedral, and got a few more plays, but I think she's going to be ready to move on to another game. And this looks like it'll be a perfect time because I see 2 to 5 players, and it plays in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I'm just hoping, you know, when you play games like this is a trick taking.
yep, trick taking, which I love.
2 players, it becomes
Strange, right?
strange, right?
All right, so we got the tower piece, I think is what it's called, right? The tower gate, if I remember right. So some kind of gate piece, yep.
It's meant for in the book.
It is the trade gate, not tower gate, trade gate. And then just like in the original game, everybody's got their little jet skis. Remember the little jet skis?
Mm-hmm.
So they all match up. All right, I like the pieces so far, Jerod.
Then we have a giant chunk deck of cards here. So it looks like we have the different colors. So here are those different colors for the different gates that we talked about.
Okay.
It looks like it's 0
Purple,
to 9.
orange,
And then
teal.
like this is going to be your teal and your yellow,
gold.
right? Your gold. Here is some final scoring cards.
Okay. Yep.
There you go. Final scoring, highest, middle, lowest. Perfect.
Oh, okay. So they do
Exactly
give some
what you
little
want,
cheat
yeah.
sheets. Oh, nice. And
Color
that's for
coded
each.
cheat sheets. Yep.
And that's for each faction. Nice.
Then you have each of the different faction, their actual cards there
Oh, nice.
with
I like
their
that.
backs.
There's been a couple of games lately that did not include these little cheat sheets here, and it's like, oh, why not?
I agree, especially if you already have cards. Can't you just print 4 more cards?
Yep.
So
What are we looking at here? I like the
this looks
artwork.
like the different player characters. So here's your actual merchants or your.
Okay, so I remember this. When you advance your token, your speedboat, whatever the jet ski, all the way around, you get to advance to the next level of your character, which
Tidal
includes
Blades. Everybody's got player.
yep, which
upgrades,
includes
right?
more and more points, and some of them have little bonus,
Yep.
action things. So that is what is going on
And
here.
it's in a specific order too. I believe.
Yeah, you start with the 1, and then you'll flip it over to the next one. So these are actually backwards, but
Are they exactly the same?
yeah. So you want it actually like
Yeah, I
this.
just refreshed it. I wonder if they're exactly the same.
The bonus powers might be different. Hopefully, that would be nice. So what's your 3?
This guy's 3 is.
Yeah,
No, it's
so
the same.
it's like they're about the same,
It's 3.
right?
Yeah, it looks the same.
Next one is 4, and
Yeah. 3.
and a little sponge thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are the same. Makes it simplified. All right. Yeah, they need to be. They were in there backwards. So plays up to 5 players, which is also nice. I like that. Not a lot of games play well, and in fact, a lot of what you do is simultaneous because once the action is done and everybody learns those actions, you just do them simultaneously.
Feels very like Brian Boro,
Oh yeah.
And the nice gummy fruit, just like the kind of like the oranges or
In
Tidal Blades.
in Tidal Blades, yeah. Goya starfruit. Sorry, starfruit. Yeah.
Starfruit.
Goya starfruit.
Oh.
Yeah, Monique kept calling them starfruit. So Goya starfruit. I like. We'll go next. Are these individual decks or these need to be shuffled?
No, those need to be shuffled.
Okay, I'll shuffle those up. Because if you stick around, we're actually going to be playing the game. So, well, you know what? I'm going to shuffle them. But this artwork, I dig it. I dig it. Look at this. This is just super cool. I like this artwork.
I like the game when I like the game and I like the artwork. So there's a couple games out there that I really like the game. Not a huge fan of the artwork.
Yeah.
We played one recently. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That I'm a big fan of the game. I'm growing to become a pretty big fan of the game, but the artwork is
well, good on
individual.
Good on Druid City for they are consistent. They're hiring the same artists and they're bringing in that same aesthetic each game.
I like it. I like the artists. I like the world they've developed with this. So we got some. I just punched out these different point chips. So these are your point values.
That's the point values.
So you got your 1s, your 3s. I'm just kind of trying to separate them out.
Yeah, because I noticed, if I remember from the playthrough I watched, if you win certain tricks, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get points automatically. So Yeah, it's a kind of cool trick taker because you sometimes want to, sort of like Brian Boru, sometimes you want to win the trick, but you don't get the best action, but you get what you want at that location. Or maybe you want to dog it and come out last so that you get the better action. You know,
it reminds me of Brian Boru where it seems like. Okay, so here is the circular board. So we have that circle lap here. So we are merchants who have bet on racers.
okay.
And so that is what these colors are. These are the racers that we have invested in.
Ah, okay. So we're not the actual racers.
I don't think
betting
so.
on. Okay.
I don't think so. I think we're just betting on it. So, we are going to be playing at 2 players, so it's going to be a little bit different than if we were to play at 4 players.
We're trying to sell merchandise to all the people coming here for the Banner Festival. Striking deals to grab location bonuses, hang our banners proud and high. Did? But play your cards right, and you might also gain access to influential Navarrians or boost your wealth in the race with perfectly timed stunts. I like it. And then each round, profit will be split based on our banner majorities. In fact, I think you want it like this.
Why?
Because that's the 2 towers that, in other words, these are 2 different sides, if I remember right. Yeah, see how it does like that? Okay. Player who accumulates the most profit by the end of the game wins. So that's sort of like, I guess, like sort of like life there. More profit, you win.